One of the issues I was looking at was to perhaps bring a new flavour as opposed to traditional transactional type real estate agents. And whereas I saw Resso as a tool and a very good tool to have in the toolbox to use in terms of attracting new clients and how Resso would work for the client, and especially if looking for the best buyer and the best price. And so the best terms, I felt Resso, and being a digital platform and doing what we used to do before, face to face with bits of paper and, soft copies and the old way, I just felt, no, that's not for us. And Resso was on the top of my shopping list. Most of the buyers, obviously, who came to view the property, we wanted buyers to make their own offers, and make their own judgment on price. So that's where Resso was great. We had buyers, firing offers pretty well straight away once we opened Resso. I felt that was good, and we could corral the buyers in and work with those buyers by phone and speaking with them, and also show the owners the price expectations coming in straight away from day one, rather than having to go back every week and review with the client about price and what the buyers thought of the property. We could show those reports straight away to the owner, and the owners could see how the offers were tracking, and it's fantastic. It just punches the message straight down to the owners straight away, and they can see real buyers, real offers, and that's what I loved about that Resso. We could send reports pretty well straight away to the owners without having to wait a week to review price or talk about price expectation. It comes down immediately. If they're a serious buyer, they had to register with you and create their own password with Resso. You didn't have to wait a day or 2 days to ring them back or call. They were straight into Resso making offers, and the buyers loved it too. And so I could see who was on, who was interested. Once they registered, you knew they were serious buyers. We had quite a few pending buyers that obviously didn't go the full making an offer. Once we knew they were pending, then we'd call them, and if they weren't interested, that's great. So I knew who the serious buyers were. And that's the great thing about Resso. I know who's serious and who's pending and who's in there with offers, and you can see it straight away. So from day one. In enormous circumstances, running around with a sale and purchase contract or an offer, with 7 or 8 buyers or more, all I could say is I don't miss those days of driving from A to B and B to A and then back again, signing. Whereas, we can do the same thing with Resso a lot more effectively and faster. My view is that it's another option for agent, but it certainly quickens up the speed. I mean, it saves a lot of time. Buyers love it, sellers love it, and as far as agents, I love it. So why would you not do it? And I've been around a while, and I've done both ways of presenting offers. Resso is perfect.